Archmage Trials, Wild Magic. We get no choices. The game just gives us random stuff. Have some ice cream. my music. My music! There we go. So Wild Magic is one of my favorite trials because it's completely random. And I'm a sick person that likes random stuff. I don't know why. The tricky part of this challenge run is largely just whether or not you re-roll. It's just a game of you look at the spells. So Ice Dream on Starwall, that is a easy floor as long as we choose the right floor. And for gear, we really want wide. We want stuff that's going to affect a lot of things. So like a Snowy Fur Sphere, it's only going to work if we're using ice stuff. But it doesn't need to be from our spells. It could be from anything. It's just damage related. So a heart would make the most sense. And we want a level that is not mazy. We want wide open with pits. Oh, I re-rolled. Never mind. Still want fairly wide open. This should be manageable. Christ. less manageable than desired. The problem is, we want to not get caught in it. We get no spell points, Nate. Spell points are not a thing we will have access to. Alright, this works. I'm just out of range now. Can I see the spawner? How goes the Wild Magic run? I just turned it on, Willis. We just did Ferromancer. Chalice of Dragons. What do we have? Flame Gate, Lightning Form, Basilisk Armor. So this is one of those that you can't, we don't want to do this. We could make a few. We can make 4 Flame Gate minions. That's it. Nothing else here is going to be helpful. So we definitely need to re-roll. But we're still going to look ahead just in case. Yeah, what we get is different every floor. So let's re-roll. Plague of Filth with Plague Horseman, Flame Gates, Suspend Mortality. Okay. Ruby Heart again makes a lot of sense here. But so too would a pet. What do we got? Infernal Treant, Ghost Lich, Clay Pachyderm. I think a heart is what I want. If you channel the spell for its full duration, summon a Black Rider. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Black Rider, baby. I had used you did Oozing Scale Armor and Armor to do a no spells run. Did it work out? Every spell will come upgraded. Every single one. So we get a random amount of spells with random upgrades and random skills. And it scales up as we go. So like, the further into the run we go, the more skills and more spells we'll have. That armor's busted as hell. Yes, it is. I have a spellless run coming up, I think. On Tuesday, I want to say. More filth. Yeah, this is one of my favorite challenges. It's very handy for learning. Good work, Black Riders. We got Fireball, Disperse, and Vampirism. Disperse with Void Sickness is nice. And Meteor on Fireball. That is doable. Moonspeaker we won't get any benefit out of. Star Blesser. So Star Blesser is nice. There's a decent amount of arcane spells in the game. Something that works on sorcery is the best, though, because plenty of sorcery spells. But, like, we have Disperse, it will do damage. But I think I'd rather hold out. Void Sickness will work, right? How many turns of poison? Receive 10 turns of silence and poisoned. That's a little tricky. We're not doing a lot of damage with Disperse. So we want to blow up the spawners using Fireball. Disperse everybody else. Hit the road! Eight more casts. Gnomes. Why'd it have to be gnomes? Three more disperses. Come on. You know what? Two casts. The Spriggans. And some of the archers. Yeah, the Fey Huntsmen are the worst. For me, Silent Spectres are the worst enemy, though. They can mute you through walls. Alright, we have Channeled Lightning Bolts, we have Shield Burn on Magic Missile, we have Spreading Flame on Flame Burst, which is awesome. Baylor's Eye Staff, Eye Rock Pendant, Ruby Heart. Huh. I don't like him. Poison Pipe. I'm tempted to re-roll, but also this is not a bad loadout. A little sad. Oh, hey, we have Life Spark Lantern. Out of my way. Take advantage of these little lightning bugs. Wait a turn, blow him up. Blow him up. Blow him up. That's right, him as well. Wait a turn, perfect. Channel it, we're done. Yeah, like the Fey Huntsmen have huge range and can silence you for multiple turns, making them exceedingly dangerous. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Amnesia Shrines are super powerful in this challenge run. 14 spell points, huh? Okay. Let's do this floor in a silly way. Teach me how to summon a wizard. Only summon the dragon wizard. Boss modifier. Then I forget how to cast it. And then I learn it again. And we take mutant wizard. Then I forget it again. We take summon wizard. We learn global summoning. Put a wizard there. Someone teleported me? Oh no. Who did that? Who? You're on my team, you stupid bastard! Okay. Problematic. God damn it. Pretty sure they got this at this point. Cool, I'm up here. Retain all 14 of my spell points. So we got Enchanter's Boon, What's going on, disposable? That's a no on the mutant mage. We have Silk Shifter, Fame Malevolence, Prison of Thorns, Fan of Flames. I mean, it doesn't matter. We can also forget all of this stuff. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 14, 18 more spell points. Aether Lord, Pets. Reroll. Now that's nice. Void Flame Lantern, Steam Anima, holy. Sorcery Furnace, Fiery Tormentor, Amalgamate Slime, Pyrostatic. So we can go to the next floor, pretty much kitted out with whatever we want. $47 spell points, huh? Ideally we're going here. So what's the best thing for us here? We have trolls, we have blood bears, we have a Starfire Sorcerer. We want something that's gonna do arcane. Oh, well. Bam, bam, bam. Blink. You're nervous, so will not fare well having to cohabitate for 3 days. What's going on, Brewhark? Yeah, that sounds like it'll be interesting and potentially annoying. Sorry, disposal. As long as I'm casting arcane spells, that's gonna work out. And then we could also get Egregore online. Glittering Dance. Do 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 do. Void Sickness. Dissolution. Silk Shifter. That will just be annoying. There's Scale Feather Egregore. Boop boop. Everything here is going to die the slow death. My formal apologies to the enemies on the stage. Floor's done. Slime Drake with Dragon Mage. Golden Skull with Blood Skull. Dispersion Field with Bombs Away and Regeneration Aura? Sure. Melting Armor, Venom Spit, Dark Lord. And the nice thing is, our spell points, they don't go away. Like, whatever spells we learn, they're taken from us. Those are gone. But, whenever we find an Amnesia Shrine, we can kind of reset ourselves a little bit and hold on to some useful mana. So in a pinch, we could learn a spell or learn a skill. A burning warlock would be a fun pet to have. Wrathlinks, though, are pretty nice. That's lightning and holy damage. 1 slime drake, 5 golden skulls, and then anything comes close to us, we send it away. That could work out. And again, we do have emergency spell points. Death by explosions waiting to happen. You raise a compelling point. Golden skull. Dispersion field back on. Disperse the man. This is your chance to learn to appreciate terrible television shows. Alright, golden skulls. Take care of it. Thank you. $27 fire damage is a lot. I'm taking him. We all know I'm gonna die from him, but I'm doing it. Annihilator staff is pretty nice. It applies to sorceries, which means pretty broad. Dragon Wizard, Armageddon Blade, Lizard. You just gotta do it. You gotta do it. Got no choice in the matter. I'm so frightened by what you've just summoned next to me, dude. My dragon mages are going to have Mega Annihilate swords. So will this guy. It just does 99 physical, 99 fire, 99 lightning damage. Alright, everyone has super-powered swords. Good luck. We're all counting on you. Anything gets in the way, you can just erase them. I fear being near my minions, so I'm just gonna not follow them. The dragon mages will take care of most of this level. Yeah, this is working out just fine. Pyrophilia is keeping them well and truly healthy. Done. Burning Idol, Chain Lightning, Wave of Dread, Holy Armor, Glass Orb, Poison Sting. Scalefell Ergor, Thunderlord, Houndlord. Lightning Shield. Stinger barrage, huh? Let's take Annihilator. It's great for shielded minions. I think I'm gonna re-roll. Unless... Troll-blooded Spike Beast. Immortal Warlock. Immortal Red Slime. I can have another Warlock? One that explodes and one that's immortal? Oh, nice one. Blueprints is great. I'm gonna re-roll. Although I do want to pick up teleporters, and there is one on this floor. But eyeballs are annoying. Reroll. Armageddon Blade, Mystic Vision. Oh god.
Hello.
Ooh, that's a terrible collection of stuff. What's going on, Neem? How are you? Dark Clouds, Mystic. Oh no. So that's a bad loadout right there. We don't harm our minions, which we have very little of. There's a burning pachyderm who I can't hurt. Deal 5 damage to all enemies under clouds. There's no clouds. Yeah, this is why we took advantage of that amnesia shrine. We have a get out of jail set up here. Okay, okay. Ice tap. You're gonna make life a little complicated for me, but this should still work out. Okay. Grab Word of Ice. Get Magic Missile. Upgrade it with Ricochet. Word of Ice. And then Magic Missile, you. Oh, these worms. They've killed so many of my children. Right. It also blinds me. Okay. And let me guess, yeah. Completely immune to fire. We're gonna pop this just so I make sure the spawner's out of the picture. Ow. Come on, dude. You can take him. Good work. Looks like a very old game. Have you never seen this one before? This is Rift Wizard 2. It is very much not an old game. It came out this year. And it is one of my favorites. Alright, oozing scale armor. We can't say no to that. It is a terrible floor, though. But there is a stopwatch. We have Rainbow Slime on Slimify, Broodlings on Flame Drake, the Void Court. Vintage is the new. So this is a turn-based roguelike wizard simulator. We're doing a challenge run called Wild Magic, which means every floor I'm given random spells and random skills. So you need to be able to pivot and use the tools that you are given. It is a tricky challenge. 200 health. How many void towers? 5. I have rage. With the armor, this should be fine. I'm going for it, though. I want the armor. I want it so bad. Then we'll Chaos Spell, just to make sure we're in the clear. How did I get Icicle? Did I have Icicle before and I just didn't read it out loud? Take out the washers. Oh wait, are these silent specters? God damn it, I thought they were just ghosts! Get another fire drake. Sounds difficult. It's a challenging game, but once you get used to it, it is not that bad. Really wish I had a teleport. Yep, Fleshbound, they are the worst version. That is perfect, though. Thank you, Troubler. Alright, remove the Troubler. Head into the safety corner here. Oh no. Physically resistant. Slimify, you unfortunately do physical damage. And my slimes here. We have fire slimes, ice slimes. Alright, we're good on slimes. And hopefully this will get distracted by all the slimes it could fire at. And when these guys die, I take 40. That's the scary part. So we are going to want to heal. And you do arcane damage. We should be okay. And we got Egregore. Go get him, Egregore. Got an allowance of 59. Nice. Fleshbound Silent Spectres is such a miserable thing to be dealing with. They just heal for so much. This thing's still alive? No. Let's take out the one that's floating out in the void. Ah, Just gotta burn through these never-dying jerks. While being silenced all the damn time. There's something that'll be working while I'm doing other stuff. God. This isn't horrible at all. Well, start poisoning them so they can't heal at least. Fun. Does he have a shield? Did I not even bother? I'll get you. Oh, I can't hurt it, so I can't even do it, right? My god. Even with acidity. Fine. We gotta find another shrine. Alright. There we go. One's poisoned now. As long as we aim for the ones that have that little line, we will slowly get through this. Much better. So much better. We have hemocorruption, so that's helping too. There we go. So much better. So you're poisoned. You're poisoned. You're poisoned. I gotta read more. I always see silent specters, and if they are special in some way, I'm like, oh, they're just ghosts. But no. Clearly not just ghosts. Horrid silent specters. Alright, he's dead. And that last one, slowly on his way out. One more. Damn it. No. CPU. Everything's slowing down. Too many slimes. Oh, we're free. Deathbolt, Blizzard, Arc Lightning with 1,000,000 skills. Alright, there's Lightning Frenzy. Necrostatics. Crackle Void. I mean, Multi-Flash is the good one. Flash Freeze, Soul Battery. Still, though, probably not going to keep this. Now, Sorcery Staff, though. 50% more damage, 2 range, 1 radius. Number of targets goes up. Right now, before they take damage from my sorcery spells, they take 2 physical, 2 fire, 2 lightning. Which has some very silly applications depending on the spells involved. But a sorcery, again, like sorcery, 2 out of 3 there. Mm-mm. No, no. I think we need to re-roll. Blink with dissolution. Disperse with void sickness. Multimancy, Nature Lord, spider spawning. Hex specialist is nice. So we have toxic spores, regeneration. Okay. Iron Eyes with permanent. This is a doable one. No acidify or acid fumes though, so these skeletons are bummers. The only thing that's gonna be a bummer is glass golem. Everything else is fine. Glass mushrooms. Get out of here. Alright, just make a lot of mushrooms. Disperse my problems away. Get away from me. Keep healing ore on, keep Iron Eyes going. Be cool if I had spells that do damage, but you know how it is. And my mushrooms are immortal as long as they're near me. It's just the worst place to have mushrooms. Generally speaking, you want them kind of far away. Alright, you gotta go. Send you somewhere far away. Iron Eyes, my children. Do 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 do. You're doing great, team. So you do physical damage, and you're just kind of standing there because you're silenced. There, you're not silenced anymore. I see you do some attacks, maybe? Just the worst. There are so many stupid flies. I want to get to those spawners. Honestly, taking damage would be good for me. Make some slimes that could actually do work. Mushrooms, spiders, flies. Sounds perfect. Ow. Let my army descend upon the remainers.
Hello.
What's going on, Opportunity? Iron Eyes. And we're good. Arcane Orb, Silver Spear. I mean, we have double shots. Consecration, which will cast our Heavenly Blast on something we kill. Eternal Darkness. Blinding Light with Quick Cast. Scourge, Mass Scourge. Disperse with Violent Warp. Rocky Servitude on Petrify. And Annihilate with Comprehensive. Those are nice. I would like to keep these. How many Void Watchers? 3? Let's see. See, we don't actually have to have the spell for it to go off on those kind of things, which is nice. Like, if you're doing a challenge run like Manamancer and you have a thing that says it will cast a holy spell based on arcane damage done, it will cast it. You're good. Well, I know. Yeah, but someone else might not. It's helpful just to reiterate sometimes. Ah, slimy spike beast, though. Alright, I want these spells. I don't necessarily need to go to that place, though. Lots of liches is a bummer. Fool! Yeah, but that'd be spending all of my remaining spell points we got from our Amnesia Shrine for really not very worthwhile upgrades. Not to poo-poo Heavenly Blast, but like Spirit Bind's probably the best one. And that's not super great. We can make our units shielded, but we're killing things, so only things that are right next to whatever we kill. Same thing with Echo Heal, like non-applicable, and not worth spending all of the remaining emergency spell points we have left over. Oh, we have Razor Shaping. Alright, we're good. Doo-doo-doo. Yeah, Golden Disc, I guess. Thanks for blowing up on me, team. Yada ba da ba ba da ba. Oh, you guys aren't arcane? What a jerk. Counting on you, Razor Shaping. Take out. Ah. Silken Links, not too bad. Oh, Chain Fireball. Scary, but fun. Earthquake with Aftershock, Dragon Mage, Death Shock with Shield Burn. Explosive growth. Some weird cosmetology thing. Crystallized hydrogen? Oh, death chiller. Resistant to the lightning, but not the fire. Weak to holy. We got shock value, lightning warp. They'll give you rad counters. I can make a lot of slimes. I don't want to re-roll because this is a fairly decent floor. And by floor I mean fairly decent collection of spells. Guess I could take the Autumn Crown. Yeah, this seems slightly less horrible. I mean, still horrible Fey Huntsman around, but... These are all close enough that if I start up here, we have a nice path for our Fireball Chain Lightning. We don't have Lightning Warp, right? Alright, we have Lightning Warp, but that's fine. Should be fine. Go! Really? Thanks for blowing up on me all the time. Bang. Nope, don't misclick me. There we go. Just pump out those gates. Yes, my children come out to play. I'm just gonna back away and let them handle the rest. My army. And an Autumn Crown. Hatred of Life on Word of Undeath, Essence Flux, Nightmare Hour with Electric Dream, Fear Spirits on Wave of Dread, Silver Spear with Consecration again, Chain Lightning with Cloud Conductance, Freeze, Heavenly Blast with Spirit Bind, Ash Ball and Fireball. That should be a good enough collection of tools. Necrostatic Frostbite, Disintegrator's nice to have. Shielded Minions. Alright. I can get behind these spells. Let's stick with it. A lot of ghostly storm trolls. Living nature arcane, arcane fire, dark holy living, construct. Okay, I can cut everyone's health in half and do poison damage to all the living stuff. It's a nice opener. I got Wave of Dread too. Word of Undeath. Alright, everyone, get out of here. Right. Back up a little bit from all the exploding people. Is my dude dead? My dude's dead. But all the spawners are gone. Alright, my Silver Spear will murder all of my Autumn Crown friends. So let's not cast that for a moment. Target's refrozen every turn for the duration. Keep that sucker frozen. Freeze, dirtbag. Sorry, team. I'd like you to die once. Let's get rid of you. Let's do a Wave of Dread. I can't move because these things are in my way. No fear. Fireball's Ash Ball. I'm a little injured, I'll back up. That stupid Mechamancer, he's responsible for all my suffering. Silver Spear! Their resistance to Holy is a bummer, given that they are arcane. So I'm really just hoping for the physical damage to do most of the work here. And we're gonna have to drink a potion soon. Come on. Really, dude? What's on an Essence Flux? Banishment? We just kill anything that's temporary? Well, Word of Undeath again. Chain lightning. Alright, dude. Not cool. Heal. Lock everyone down. Come on.
Hello there.
Healthy best. What's going on, Ash? Just taking advantage of that physical weakness. He had another wife? Come on. Alright, the golems. Another wife. Alright, minions. Hopefully you have a good time, Ash. Ion Tentacles, Heaven's Wrath, Soul Tax, Slime Shot with Storm Transmutation. Alright. Duplication Shrine, huh? I can only duplicate my trinket. We haven't found a miniaturization shrine yet. Alright, whatever floor looks best for me is where I'm going. A growing power on you, which is great. Ring of Spiders. I mean, Lightning Storm with the Slime Shot upgrade we have is pretty sweet. Ever Melting Cube. Man, I'm definitely not taking something to replace my armor. So really, do I want gnome shoes? I just want to go someplace. A portal key's fine. I can get behind a portal key. So let's open up with Ion Tentacles. Then a Lightning Storm right here. And a Slime Shot. Boo, boo. And then start Heaven's Wrathing. Iron Eyes. We have Twilight Essence on Suspend Mortality. Do 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 do. Lightning Storm, Slime Shot. Slime Shot. What is this, Night Rain? It will be soon. After this run, in fact. Get him, Lightning Slimes. I want another Amnesia Shrine. What's on Ring of Spiders? Oh, I'm already out. It's Turbo Toxin. Oh yeah, Ion Tentacles. Lightning storm. Lightning storm. Oh, I'm at a slime shot. Ow. Ion tentacles again. Damn it. Whenever we cast an arcane spell. There we go. Three, two, one. Come on. Here you go, bye. Keep you guys safe too. That should be good enough. Eye of blood. Make sure you stay alive and well. There we are. Nightly Oath, Fake Court, Void Beam, Ring of Spiders, Suspend Mortality, Blink with Blind Casting, Disperse with Violent Warp. Gnome Shoes. Huh. I think I'm happy with what I have. Shielded Minions, Life Spark Lantern, Bone Guard, Holy Thunder, Fey Malevolence, Arcane Shield, Chaos Familiar, Necrostatic, Acid Fumes, Hungry Dead, Venom Spit. Weird combination. Alright, what do you got for me? Interesting. Only 6 casts on you. Tricky. It's a lot of health to have to burn through. Portal key. Slimy Chaos Fiend. I can get behind a Slimy Chaos Fiend. There's one special spawner on this map. Right there. Void Court. Enemies in the AoE gain a stacking debuff that causes them to lose 25 arcane resist. Aether Spiders. I hate those enemies so much though. There we are. This should be 5. Horrible, but 5. Especially a little chaos spell application. Remove a few spawners. Right, there's a special one. How healthy are you? Alright, took care of it before it spawned anyone. Aether spiders. Start getting my glass fairies. And get some knights out there. Alright, good crowd for dispersion down there. Do. Petrified, you jerk. Alright, we gotta get to your phylactery. Remove that from the equation. And walking makes gnomes, so we want to do that. Alright, how many knights are left? 3? So, can't die if they all die, but it'll be close. Perfect. We're good. Heaven Wrath, Heavenly Idol, Siege Golems, you little bastards. Copper Shaft on Silver Spear. I mean, we have that. I want to keep that. We have Holy Thunder's nice here. Disintegrate's very nice here. Searing Heat, Spider Spawning, Chaos Casting. Resistant to lightning, weak to holy. God damn, so many lightning immune fiends. I hate brain trees. Alright, they're storm fiends. They're a bummer, but tolerable. And we want to get rid of all these jars right quick. What's on Rainstorm? Acid Rain? In the dark. Ooh, Heavenly Idol. Get in my face. He's immune to dark damage. Can we still fear him? We can. That is excellent. Stay away from me. Earth and Sentinel. I have lightning. What do you have on you? Penetrating Gaze. But you back on. $13 more casts. So many. Four silver spears remain. Alright, out of silver spears, we have 3 mana potions. Turn on Imp Swarm. Just buy some time, make everyone run away from me. Okay, they're all running. Play an insanely dangerous game of put a bunch of siege columns in and see what happens. Keep Imp Swarm going. Earth and Sentinel. As long as no skeletons get past the golems, they should be able to handle this without blowing me up. Imp Swarm. And we'll just use a wall of imps to keep them from getting too close. Then if I keep walking, I'll also make gnomes. I want to get through this without using potions, if possible. I think we're gonna be okay. We're down to just the itty-bitty babies. Huh. Wizard Replica, Word of Chaos, Arc Lightning, Dragon Roar, Soul Tax, Fiery Tormentor. We got some nice spells. Lightning Spires are always a delight. We have Wizard Colossus. I mean, equipment-wise, there's some fun stuff. Fire and lightning. So these guys will take a lot of hits. This is the only layout that really benefits my arc lightning, though. I hate this man. But metallic tormentors. We have a good number of summons. Alright, let's think about it. We have arc lightning. Good against you. Very good against you. Fine against you. Fine. Do we have Holy Thunder by any chance? We don't. So Shrapnel Beast won't care about that. But we have Wizard Replica. And Word of Chaos. So some good stuff in there still. And with Essence Flux, we can make him care. And we can petrify him. Rocky Servitude. Alright, I don't like the idea of doing this level, but I kind of like the idea of doing this level. Word of Chaos. Arc Lightning. So it did a lot of work for me. Hey, buddy. Soul tax you. Weak to holy. Should be doing 1/3 of your health is holy. Come on. That is not a third of your health, dude. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. This is my region. Surround myself with lightning spires, make a little army of dragons. House to curse some folk. That should be good. More tormentors. Oh, these fleshbound fiends. No wonder it wasn't working as well. I didn't realize they're all fleshbound. Dragon roar. Alright, time to make some colossi. Anyone does damage to it, we get slimes. Man, he didn't care. He just hurt it hard. Ow. Do you have a physical melee attack? 40. Ow, dude, ow! Peace out! Looking the dragons up more. Alright, the big man's down. We have enough summons that I think I'm alright at this point. And you guys are immune to the dark, so I won't bother with my death dice. Didn't have to drink a potion. It's just the one guy left. $32 health. There we go. All set. Alright, 19. Pinto beans and cook them until damn near disintegration. Turned out great. Sounds nice. Ritual of Revelation. So we have Soul Wind with Ensoulment, Night Hag, Call Archon, Stampede Form, Fiery Tormentor, Ring of Spiders, Plague of Filth, Seal Fate. I do think I'm gonna reroll. Gates of Helheim, Vampiric Gaze, Ice Vortex, Volcanic Eruption, Plague of Filth, Dreamwalk with Nightmare Form. Okay, Vampiric Gaze can work with that. Toxin Burst with Witherbloom, that makes it dark. That's kind of helpful with Dreamwalk there. Bone Spear's not my favorite. They softened on later albums, very good. Alright, there's a good pet there. Shambler, Megalich, Slimy Furnace Fiend, either of those are good. Oh god, though. Really, game? That's beyond hateful. Alright, a bit more manageable. Ugh. We don't have anything for Volcanic Eruption. There's some problems here. This sucks. This is such a bastard floor. $13 holy damage. And so many more are gonna show up. What about the spooters? Like, the spooters are bad, but they're not as bad as long-range, relatively high-damage beam attacks from all these golden skulls. Like, at any moment here, I'm gonna be in range of, like, at least 10 of them. That's 130 damage. Oh yeah, no, they can poison the spiders. Plague of Filth will let me get my Vampiric Gaze running, though. And we do have Plague Horseman. So I can't do this floor. That's just too much, like, unavoidable damage. This floor, though, especially with the Chaos spell, there's hope here. Plague of Filth. Seven. The channel's for so long, though. I don't think I can keep going. Oh, yeah, I'm in a bad position. Oh, I'd like to channel. Remove the tree. Alright, let me heal. I have some minions. Just poop out elf gates. God, I gotta get out of here, man. I have no teleports. This is why we held on. Disperse them away or try and blink away. There's nowhere safe. Probably moving me is a better play. Blink. Thunder blink. Damn you. Almost there. Good God. This is where the wild magic problem comes in of if you just run into a floor where you have bad spells or poorly matched up spells, not a lot of tools at your disposal. Yeah, I don't really have great like crowd control. I have spells that require certain things to be true, which is rough. Lightning cloud I'm on top of is not doing me any favors. See, we didn't get vampiric text, which would have been super helpful here. Alas. Oh, someone teleported me. It's over. I'll die dream walking. Ugh. We even re-rolled. Like, that was what we had after the re-roll. I think what I need to do is if we find an amnesia shrine, we hoard spell points, and then we save that for... like floors 19 and 20, sorry, 20 and 21, because I always end up with bad stuff on 20 and 21. So close. Yes, it was close. It was a good run. But that was a tough one. Like, 20 is the hardest floor in the run. And if we just run through here, like, Toxin Burst, I like Toxin Burst, it's good, but it's the kind of spell that if you're not building around it on the later floors, Like, we had golden skulls we couldn't poison, other things that are poison immune. It was doing like 17 dark damage. This was our best, like, group damage dealer. It paired well with Dreamwalk, but not enough to, like, make it kill. Plague of Filth is not going to do very much. Volcanic Eruption requires a hole in the ground. Ice Vortex requires someone to be frozen. Vampiric Gaze requires us to have minions. Dragon Roar requires us to have dragons. Gates of Helheim is we spawn one spawner per turn, and those take time to spawn their minions. And we bought Blink, so that wasn't even part of the run. So we just couldn't keep up. Alas. Alas. Still a fun run. But I feel like Amnesia Shrine. You want to find Amnesia Shrines. And then just stock up. Like, we had a lot of spell points, and we kind of spent them willy-nilly for funsies. I should have saved them. That's what I should have done. I should have saved them.